Beware! Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, and Medicare recipients. I want you to be aware of something that could be very expensive. Let's get right into it. But if you haven't done so, or if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video so I can keep you updated each and every day with all of these details as things are changing very rapidly and because it's totally free to be subscribed to the channel. Also, make sure to stay tuned as my wife Corey will be here in just a couple minutes with the new updated list of shoutouts for those names that are pulled right out of this community. And remember, that list of shoutouts is changing in every single video. Stay tuned for that, and let's get right into this. All right, so I do want to take just a minute here and talk through a couple questions that I continue to see popping up down in the comments section, and then we'll get into this announcement that I want you to be aware of that could be very expensive for a lot of you in this community if we didn't know about this. So let's quickly run through these questions that I continue to see coming up really quick here. All right, so over the last few days here, and realistically the last couple weeks, I've seen a number of comments down below saying, I've called the IRS. I've called Social Security about these extra payments for Social Security beneficiaries in 2022. All right, let me just say this much. I've done a lot of research on this. I've not seen any extra payments for Social Security, SSDI, survivors, retirement, anybody like this, even SSI, okay? So I'm not really sure where this is coming from, but it seems that there's this talk about potentially like extra payments or something going out here in 2022. I haven't seen anything. If you are a beneficiary receiving retirement, survivors, SSDI or SSI, VA, any of these benefits, I've not seen anything in regards to higher or extra benefits. Now, here's the thing. There are higher benefits going out as a result of the cost of living adjustment, but we already know about that, right? That's not new information. We've known about that for many, many months now, and here we are early in 2022, and as you're getting your new payments now this month, you should have your new higher benefit on there as a result of the cost of living adjustment that was added on, starting this year, but was announced late last year in October of last year going into this year, right? So that's all that I know about. There are not extra benefits going out. So I actually just saw a comment a short time ago. This person reached out and said, about these extra benefits and said, I called the IRS, I called Social Security, talked to an agent, and they didn't know anything about it. Well, yeah, there's nothing going on. That's why they don't know anything about it. So just being real with you, I've looked into a lot of this and nothing has changed other than the cost of living adjustment. Now, when I say nothing has changed, I simply mean that's in general terms. Of course, there's millions and millions of Social Security beneficiaries. Of course, some people out there may have a change to their situation. Therefore, in isolated incidents, there may be some people who do have a change to their benefits in some way simply because there's, 65, 70 million people getting these benefits every single month. So, of course, some people will have a little bit of a different situation. But for the vast, vast majority of people, your benefits will be just like they've always been the last however many years you've been getting your benefits. You'll get them, historically the same time that you always have been. Again, unless something changes with the distribution of your payment. Otherwise, other than that, your payment should remain the same as far as the amount you're getting, with the exception of the cost of living adjustment, things like that, right? So, again, in general statements, there's nothing else as far as extra benefits, anything like that. So no need to call Social Security. I mean, you can if you want to, but I'm just letting you know. I've looked into this a lot. I've not seen anything. So just want to make that straight for you. I've seen that down below a number of different times. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but I just want to let you know what I'm finding. And again, maybe I'm missing something, but I'm pretty sure I'm not, okay? If there was something, I would certainly have found it or heard about it somewhere by now and haven't seen anything. However, there is talk with these other proposals, packages, these things that are out there right now. Again, we can talk about those in a separate video, but we've talked about them previously. The SSI Restoration Act, the Social Security 2100, things like this. We all know about these, right? But again, those have not been enacted yet. They're just still being talked about. So anyway, hope that clears it up. If you happen to come across something that says extra benefits this month, no. If there is, please let me know, but I haven't seen anything. So just want to let you know about that. All right. let's quickly talk about this this announcement that I want you to be aware of, because this will actually be very important going forward. And unfortunately, if this is done incorrectly, it could be a very expensive mistake. So I want you to be aware of this. Now, again, I know this is somewhat of a controversial topic. I'm not here telling you what to do. I'm simply telling you this so that you can be aware of this, so that you potentially don't get yourself into buying something and then all of a sudden realizing, oh, now I'm stuck with it, okay? All right, and then I'll give you a resource where you can get something for free. So as we know, right now there are these COVID tests that you can buy over the counter, right? Like you can walk into a pharmacy or something like that, and you can buy these over-the-counter COVID tests. Well, starting Saturday, this past Saturday, so almost a week ago now, it was required by the administration that private insurers must pay for at least 8 COVID tests per month per patient going forward for a year, okay? This is something that just started on Saturday. However, let me give you one insurer who does not pay for them. Can you guess? I think all of you know the answer to this. Yes, Medicare. Medicare does not pay for COVID tests. So if you happen to be somebody that wants a COVID test and you walk in and you have the impression that you're going to buy it, pay out of pocket, and then you're going to be reimbursed by Medicare, it's not going to happen. Medicare does not pay for COVID tests, okay? I found some information on this, and I want you to be aware of this because this could be a pricey mistake. Here's the thing. COVID tests can be very expensive. They can be like $60 or $80, possibly even more in some instances. Sometimes they're 20 or 30, but I'm saying in some instances, they could be talking, $60, $70, $80, $90 for a COVID test. But here's the thing. Here's what's happening. So as of this last Saturday, the rollout of private insurers being required to pay for COVID tests, what's happening is what people are saying that you're supposed to do is go out, buy the COVID test, and then submit your receipt or whatever and be reimbursed by your insurance. First off, good luck. Have you ever tried to be reimbursed for something? Yeah, okay, thanks. But yeah, anyway, getting reimbursed is a very difficult process a lot of times. But anyway, that's the whole process as of right now is, you buy it, you show proof of purchase, the receipt, whatever, and then they reimburse you. Okay, but the deal is, unfortunately, Medicare will not reimburse. They do not pay for COVID tests, according to my research. This is what I found, and I want to make you aware of this because I know that there's a lot of you in this community who receive and are beneficiaries of Medicare. So, I just want you to be aware of this, okay? However, there's an exception to this. If you are somebody who has a Medicare Advantage plan, again, these would be private insurers possibly, right? Here's the thing. If you have Medicare Advantage, I would highly recommend calling your Medicare Advantage provider, whoever that happens to be. There's a few different ones. Calling them and asking them, hey, if I pay out of pocket for a COVID test, will you reimburse me or can I just have them bill you directly? So call them before you go out and buy anything. But before you decide to buy anything and try to get reimbursed, I'll give you a better option. Again, I know that there's a lot of controversy about this, but I'm giving you this option just in case you're curious, because I'm here to help you out in any way that I can. There's this website you can go to, and you can get free COVID tests. So don't pay for anything. Get it for free instead. You can go to the website covidtests.gov, and you can order up to 4 COVID tests per residential address. So I'll give you that website one more time here. It's COVID tests, so COVID, COVID tests, tests.gov. You can go to that website and you can order free COVID tests, and they'll be shipped out in about 7 to 12 days after they receive your order, and you'll get it in about, 10 to 14 days or so, roughly. Again, I'm not the guy delivering them to your house, so I don't really know how long it's going to take. I'm just saying, based on what I found, generally it would take about 10 to 14 or so days for it to arrive at your house. So do that as an option before you walk out to the store and buy a test and think that you're going to be reimbursed. I don't know, been down that road before, and I know how the whole reimbursement thing goes. Honestly, I'm a little bit bitter to the whole situation simply because I've been burned before. I know what it's like. You go out and buy something and you have this great intention of being reimbursed. And again, I'm not saying anything about insurers in particular, but I'm saying I've been down this road before. You bring your receipt in, you send it in, you think you do everything right, you spend hours and hours doing all this stuff, and then sure enough, you never get reimbursed. been there, done that, and I don't like the whole reimbursement thing. Not a fan, because I know how that road works. It's usually a one-way street from my experience. Again, that's just my experience. I don't like the reimbursement thing, because I just find that it's just rare to get your money back. I don't know. That's just my experience anyway. So wanted you to be aware of this, because I know that there's a lot of you in this community who are receiving Social Security, retirement, SSDI, survivors, your Medicare recipients. There's about 63 million Medicare recipients out there. And I want you to be aware of this because, like I said, those COVID tests can be very expensive. And if you come out of pocket paying for one with the intentions of being repaid, and then all of a sudden it doesn't happen, that's going to be a bummer situation, right? It's not fun for that when you could get it for free. So if this is you, make sure to check out that website I gave you. You can go there for free. You can order them and, get them sent right to your door. Totally free. COVIDtests.gov if you want to check it out. But anyway, hope this helps you out, and hopefully it saves you, I don't know, $20, $30, $40, $60, $70, $90, whatever happens to be, or maybe it just gets you some free COVID tests if that's what you want. So hope that answers your questions. As far as those of you that have been asking about the extra benefits, again, if I'm missing something, please let me know, but I've done a lot of research and I don't see anything. I just think it's maybe a miscommunication, maybe some misleading information. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but feel free to call Social Security if you want, but I just feel like there's probably no need to do that. Calling Social Security, you could be sitting on hold for all day, right? So I hope you have the whole day open, because you might be sitting on hold listening to that awful music all day long. So I don't know. Again, I've been there, done that. I don't like it, and I try to avoid calling them at all costs if I have to. But anyway, for those of you that have been asking the questions, hope this helps you out. And again, be aware of that, what I just shared here in the video. So again, share this with your friends, family, social media, so we can look out for as many people as we can right now, as there's a lot going on and money is tight with all these expenses going up, prices going up on everything. So hope this helps you. Again, with that being said, let's bring Corey in so she can read the new updated list of shout outs right here in this video. And remember, those names are pulled right out of the fan club. Totally free to be here on the channel, totally free to watch all the videos, totally free to subscribe to the channel. However, if for those people that want maybe a little bit more, check out the fan club. There's a link down below in the description. Otherwise, at the top of the comments section, I will also link right there to the fan club. You can check out the link there if you're interested, and that's where we pull the names from for these shout outs in our videos right here. So with that being said, subscribe down below, share the videos with your friends, family, social media. Go back and check out some of the other 2,000 plus videos right here on the channel. Enjoy your day. And Corey, take it away. Congratulations to the shout-outs in this video, and I'll see you later in the next video. All right, Corey, it's all you.
We're excited to shout out Lauren Cantrell, Tiny Harris, Kenneth Rolls, Cynthia Zapeta, Sheree Wilder Richburg, Karen Giddis, and Jennifer Myers. Thank you for being in the fan club.